TSA officials say Charlotte Douglas has hit a record high for firearms found at security checkpoints. Officials say that they have found 115 guns at checkpoints so far this year, and that does surpass the previous record of 106 that was set last year. TSA advising folks with guns to check their bags.
Please double check your bags for prohibited items, including firearms. Make sure that if you want to travel with a firearm, that you pack it the right way. Bringing it to the security checkpoints the absolute wrong way.
An important reminder too, you can face misdemeanor charges for bringing a gun through airport security. And of course, this development comes as officials are preparing for a busy Christmas travel season. Airport officials giving an update less than an hour ago. And WCNC Charlotte's Jane Monreal is at Charlotte Douglas with what you need to know if you are taking to the skies.
After a momentary lull following Thanksgiving, we are about to hit a last holiday wave of travelers towards the end of the year. And you may have noticed gas prices are also coming down just in time for that last-minute dash to Grandma's house in 2022. According to AAA, 3.3 million North Carolinians will be traveling at least 50 miles from home from December 23rd until after the new year. That's 134,000 more holiday travelers than last year, a new record high in the state since before the pandemic. Air travel in North Carolina is up 14% from last year.
We saw over 800,000 passengers that actually passed through the airport during the period that started November 17th and ended November 28th. So overall for us, that represented about a 2% increase for the month of November.
Drivers are seeing relief at the pump. Gas prices down nationwide for the last 5 weeks, according to fuel finding app GasBuddy.com.
That's what we're seeing in Charlotte as well. Average gas prices, in fact, just on the cusp of falling below an average of $3.
Average in the Charlotte metro area right now, about $3.03. That's down 8 cents from last week.
But I would think that the average price, which at $3.03 today, could drop maybe another 10 or 15 cents a gallon. There is the possibility that eventually the price decreases will slow down, and that's something that could happen shortly after the new year or earlier.
That could fuel some last-minute getaways, but according to a spokesperson from AAA, the auto club group in the Carolinas says, quote, "What we often see instead is consumers reallocating the added savings, spending more in hotels, shopping, and dining out." North Carolina DOT says if you plan to hit the road, it's better to travel early and travel at non-peak times. Also, you want to avoid traveling when you're drowsy, so travel when you're usually awake and take plenty of rest. There are several rest areas in our state, and avoid distracted driving. Well, coming up at 5, we'll take a look at the airline industry as it looks forward to 2023 and tries to get out of that multi-billion-dollar hole due to the pandemic. In Charlotte Douglas Airport, Jane Monreal, WCNC Charlotte.